So you just recently competed with Attitude MMA in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
You had a couple last-minute opponent changes that forced you end up doing a grappling match. Of course, I think it was, how long was that match? A minute and a half?
About a minute.
About a minute?
About a minute.
You're looking forward to fighting again. You've already got another fight, looks like signed with the LFA, coming up March 29th.
Yep.
Tell me about what this fight means to you.
This fight's gonna be a really big deal. I mean, I'm going on to a big promotion. I'm fighting.
It's the LFA, baby. Yeah, it's the LFA.
UFC Fight Pass, fighting on TV now. And my opponent's really good. It's gonna be a tough fight.
What do you know about your opponent?
I know he's 3-1 as a pro. He's fought some good guys. It's just gonna be a tough fight. He's a well-rounded opponent.
Are you going to change anything in your camp for this fight compared to what you've worked in the past? I mean, are you doing anything different or?
Yeah, so I'm going to start training back with my other coach, Willie McLaughlin and Burge Franks. I'm going to start training with them a few times a week. Also, I'm going to mix them and Law School all together. And so that way I'm going to be doing a lot of driving, but it's worth it. You know, those are
now, Willie McLaughlin, that is the coach of Bryce Mitchell,
yes.
Correct? So, Ethan, you're 20 years old. You've been working out with this team for how long? Approximately a year, maybe a little bit more?
With Law School?
With Law School.
Yeah. So I started in January of last year. So it's been a little over a year.
How much do you think your fight game has changed since you've started working out with Law School compared to where you were before? What do you think the levels?
Levels.
How did they add to your levels? Talk to me.
Striking for sure. That's what I needed, and that's why I came to Law School, and that's what I got. When I first went over there, everybody started whooping me, so it kind of hurt me a little bit, you know. That's when I realized, like, man, something's got to change, you know. And now I'm competing with everybody.
This is actually kind of funny. We're sitting here today, and as all the UFC fighters are walking past us in the lobby, Ethan here is bird dogging every one of them. He's scoping them out. He's looking at them. He's checking them out, trying to look at their size, their statue. And Ethan starts mumbling. And I don't think you realize that you're mumbling it out loud. I can take him. I could take him. He's not as big as I thought. I could take him. Was there anybody that you saw that you thought you couldn't take?
No, all of them. It's just a mental game.
March 29th, we've got your fight with the LFA coming up. What's your prediction for that fight?
I really don't have predictions. I never really... I mean, I have like game plans, but not like.
Is your game plan to take this to the ground where you know your jiu-jitsu game is strong, or are we going to apply the Law School striking system, and are you going to go to work on your feet?
I can handle myself either way, but I'm not gonna go in looking for something. I'm gonna fill it out. I'm gonna see what happens. If a takedown opens up, takedown opens up. If a punch opens up, punch opens up. Then if a kick opens up, a kick opens up.
Who do you think you owe your greatness to, and you owe this path that you're on to? Who do you think put you here?
If it wasn't for my dad, I would have never started fighting anyway. He used to watch UFC as I was a kid growing up, and I got in trouble one day. And I usually just went to my room, did my own thing, but he made me sit down and watch an event with him one time, and I ended up loving it, and I ended up watching them every Saturday after that. So. That's really what got me into it, because I was getting tired of baseball and football and stuff. And he asked me what I wanted to do. I told him I wanted to fight.
And here we are.
He didn't believe me, and I kind of didn't believe me either, but here I am.